not, looking at the entrance, this is gonna be good. Hey over there, Joe Lunchbox.
And Joy Nightingale.
And today we have landed right here in St. Augustine, Florida. Now behind us is a Ripley's, believe it or not. It is Ripley's, believe it or not, we haven't been to. I'm excited because we're trying to go to all the Ripley's, believe it or not, in the world. One day, hopefully we'll get there. But this one is special because this is the first permanent Ripley's, believe it or not. Now, it's not just they built this cool building. This was actually already a cool building. You see, in 1887, William Worden, he was one of the 3 people with Rockefeller that did Standard Oil Company. He built this as his winter home, so he could come down and enjoy it. A lot later, in 1941, they actually turned it into a hotel, and Robert Ripley started staying here, and he loved the hotel. He's like, I want to buy your hotel. I want to buy your hotel. No, they're not going to sell it, and they didn't sell it to him. Sadly, he died in 1949, but right after he passed away, his estate in 1950 bought this Ripley's, believe it or not, and in December of 1950, the first permanent Ripley's, believe it or not, museum was born right here, and it still stands. So I'm really excited about this one. A building with history, the first Ripley's.
So much history.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, so step right up. Let's go for this ride. But before we get into this massive building, in the parking lot, we actually have a tree house. This tree was 1,900 years old, 270 feet high and 40 foot in diameter. This was just the 4th log that was cut from the tree in 1938, measuring 33 feet. Believe it or not, Lean Moore originally got the idea to build his dream house after he took refuge in a burnt out redwood tree during a storm. It took him 4 months to finish this all by hand with chisels. Chisel out the interior, and over a year to build. So 4 months to chisel out the interior and a year to build. Like you already walk in. We have a bedroom. Joy, you could fit on that bed.
I don't know. I think it would be like nice and snug.
The sofa, we got our electric fire going. I love the little dry bar area. Paul Bunyan's bar. 1 lumberjack breakfast, please. Can you whip one up? I gotta get back to cutting down some trees. Oh, serious, Joy. The stove's right there. Just get the ingredients from that little fridge. I don't think I'm asking much, and I'll even take a cup of water to wash it all down.
Nah.
No time for food, we gotta get into Ripley's?
No time for food, we gotta go.
Okay.
So much to do, so much to see.
The end of the trail. I wonder if I take this car and forge the river. Would I die in the flood? Will little Tommy die of dystrophy? But this car and oxen, it's not on the Oregon Trail. We're in St. Augustine. And it looks like he was built onto here, so I think this is the start and the end of the trail for him. Horsepower. This Mustang was made for the 1987 Denver Broncos. For that Super Bowl, said that they didn't win, but they were still immortalized with these bumpers made from 1950s and 60s. It's funny, I graduated with a fine arts degree from college. Yeah, I never made something as amazing as this. We found it! I heard there was a Fountain of Youth in St. Augustine. This must be it! The Fountain of Youth! A silverware mermaid. I wonder if there's any dinglehoppers in there. Look at this. Before we even get through the ticket gate, we already get the vampire killing kit. Already starting off on the right note. Wow, Frank Sinatra. I was trying to see what he was made of, old Blue Eyes. Then when you come sideways, you can see there actually are Crayola crayons. The whimsical harmony sculpture made out of repurposed telephone poles. I love the Venus flytrap behind it. Very Audrey 2-like. This piece of art is actually made out of tape, layers of tape, to create the different textures and tones. And then the light shining through it makes you see the art. That's awesome. Clock's made entirely out of clothespins. It's like, what time is it? Oh, the laundry's done. Time to go to the basement and hang it up. It's amazing. This stained glass actually was lost in this house. It was originally part of that Castle Warden that we talked about. In renovating it in 1989, they found it sandwiched between two walls. It's interesting how we're like fitting them like hallways because it was an old house. Swarovski, Maryland. Bird Inception. A bird with feathers painted on a feather. Joy, are you growing taller? What's that? It reminds me of Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. You have to open that little door at the end. We're gonna enter a world of pure imagination. As a Ripley should, you always need your Fiji Mermaid. And this is a genuine Fiji Island mermaid. Careful. I guess the Fiji Islands are in Italy because it's fragile. And you see it? It's an optical illusion of Harry Potter. That's crazy. It looks like I'm standing on myself. On myself. Oh. I found it. A joy. Ever if believe not St. Augustine. Joy. We have some Walking Dead paintings. I thought they were going to be made out of human blood, but it's a little more tasty. They're made out of barbecue sauce. Wow, that's crazy. Chainsaw alphabet pencil. You see here, someone actually carved the alphabet with a chainsaw in a pencil. We were wondering why someone was burning their pencils. Throw some like Pink Floyd The Wall, We Don't Need No Education. La cucaracha, da 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 da. Crushed penny for the collection.
There's an official name for pressed coin collectors. They're called exonumens. Believe it or not.
I'm one of those.
Hello, friend. Commemorate your visit with a pressed penny.
I will, thank you. It's hot off the presses. Get it? Pressed penny.
Oh, the beer's a piece. Okay, I didn't see it. I think there's letters.
I'm lovable. Hindu hook workshop. Been there, done that. They're banging out all the classics here. Second room, and we already got a shrunken head and ancestor heads of New Guinea. I love how they actually take the human skull, cover it in clay, and make their ancestors' heads. Cavalli skull bowls, and oh, it's one of my favorites. The Fijian cannibal fork. It looks like he's just having some finger food. Joy. We're at the eat it or not section of Ripley, believe it or not. We can order our food here. I'll have what he's having. It's funny, I do have what he's having. I actually have that rubber spider at home. Erector set. Lunar landing. It's funny. It's a lunar landing, but we just throw the Mandalorian in there. It works. And this space buggy is actually an Armageddon space buggy. From that movie Armageddon, the prop master made it for that sci-fi movie. Model based loosely on the lunar rover from Apollo 11. Matchstick Space Station. I know you're all thinking, that's not safe, but it's okay. There's not enough oxygen for fire to burn in space. They're perfectly fine. Space glove. Now we're playing with power. Did you know astronauts on the International Space Station get rid of their dirty underwear by launching them into space? So that's what space rocks are?
I guess so.
Puts new meaning for the word asteroids. Do you think when that bunny doesn't know where to get food, they put their heads together? Do not look in this hole. Fine, I won't.
Here we go.
I love this. This tree grew around the fence, so that's why the wood is around it. Feeds cows. These magnets keep metal objects from passing through the digestive tract. That's a little creepy, but cows are known to eat some weird things. Ooh, joy. I've just recently gotten into whittling. I carved my first wood chain. This might be the next mission.
A promotional tour with a shoe company for
It's Wadlow. I wish I was that thin.
This whole Robbie poses.
Walter Hudson, good seeing you. Oh, we have the Thin Man, the Skeleton Dude, Edward Hagner. I think it's Zombie Robert Ripley. His eyes are turning red. He's getting that hunger look in his mouth. Evelino, your eyes are popping more than usual today. Interesting, we have our Johnny Eck like we usually do, but one of my favorite things is after he retired doing sideshow when he used to paint screens at his house in Baltimore. He said less than 2 dozen exist, and there's 2 of them right here. Joy, you think he's good at necking? Wise you will be if you subscribe to Joe and Joy have landed. Get her done by pushing that like button. I never want to look around, so I'm going to hit the bell so I know when there's more videos coming live. Got something you just can't get off your tongue? Then leave a comment and let us know. A lunar Bible inside a Fabergé egg. It's a Tibetan ram skull. Not everything here has to be like a weirdness thing. Like these are just because this is one of the first Ripleys and it's based off his estate. I guess Ripley acquired these wood carved statues in Rome in 1934, so I figured let's put them in his museum. Portrait of Ripley created from letters of the alphabet. Believe it or not. Refreshment, should I be afraid? Nope, I shouldn't be afraid. Just soda. I thought we were gonna eat bugs and stuff like that spider guy downstairs. I mean, you could get some bugs in the vending machine though, but these are the gummy kinds. Tribal Curiosities. We have a nail fetish statue. I love the hanging Solomon Islands ancestor skull. And then recycled arc snake. I just don't know who would throw out a perfectly good arc snake to begin with. An Asmit skull necklace. When a husband died, the Asmit culture, the widow would cut off his head and wear his skull. Gives a new meaning to that Misfit song, I want your skull, I need your skull. He's so cute. It's a little 8-legged puppy.
No.
I want to take him home and give him pets.
Tom and Jerry, two-faced kitten.
Conjoined Siamese kitten. Now that's not the usual Siamese cat like most people used to. This one's a Siamese non-Siamese cat. No trapping, gone fishing. Yeah, Polly wants 2 crackers. Polly wants 2 crackers. Are you my mommy? Funny. We have a giraffe made out of flip-flops. I got Joy an elephant made of flip-flops, but it's only like that big. Upcycled items. I like that term. This lion's not trash. He's been upcycled. This isn't any abnormal lion, but it is one that was in Ripley's personal collection that we don't know if he killed it himself or he bought the specimen, but it's been his back from Africa since 1934. He brought it back in. This snowy owl sculpture isn't actually a snowy owl at all. It's recycled from chicken parts. We're in the mask room. Next to the lip disc woman of the Sara tribe in Chad, Africa. Had their lips pierced when young. As they grew older, they inserted larger and larger wooden plates. Oh, Japanese Hanya mask. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you trying to take a photo? Oh, you're trying to take a photo? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hey, buddy. This is St. Augustine. It's too hot to be wearing that hat. How much does it cost to make a spacesuit? Over $1 million. How long is a day on Mars? 24.6 hours. Wow, not that much longer than Earth. I did not know that. A 1/28th scale, the International Space Station. Took 15 months working full-time on it. An artist named Patrick Acton from Iowa. Some keyboard art of a space shuttle.
Throttle.
Wait, they're hidden on the words?
Atlantis. Yeah, look.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Joy's funny. There's hidden word cues like Atlantis,
Columbia.
Columbia,
Challenger.
Challenger. Where was astronaut?
Astronaut's right there.
Astronaut.
Throttle's up there.
Throttle.
Enterprise. This is great.
Enterprise. Recycled at. This is amazing. Someone carved Crayola crayon to be all the Star Wars characters.
Hey, can you give me a hand here?
That moose wants me to give him a hand. Clap, 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 clap. He's trapped in the window. Did you know, Joy?
Hey, you have any food?
No, sorry, I don't have any food. You hungry?
This moose is not a moose.
Ah. $1 million man. Everyone has a price. That's a $1 million man. Yeah, that's a pretty crummy day you look like you have in there, Mr. Moose.
Hey, can you give me a hand here?
Joy, what kind of snack do you want to eat tonight? Larvae, crickets. It's the Bug Bistro. When it said vending machines or refreshments, that's what I was expecting to see there. Do you dare, Joy? Do you dare, Joy? I think someone was changing there. I think you scared them. Huh.
What?
A Goliath bird-eating tarantula. I love it. I've never seen a real one. It says don't tap on the glass. He's just hanging out.
That's so cool.
Ooh, Florida backward beast. Let's go look at the beast. It's funny, I knew that was gonna happen, but there was a delay, and then I'm like, maybe it's not happening. Then when it actually happened, it scared me. The floor dropped out. But it is cool seeing the alligators and the python. Ooh, naked lady. This is actually not just supposed to be titillating, let's say, but it's actually a little scary, because in April of 1944, there was actually a fire that swept through this very building, through the 3rd and 4th floor back when it was a hotel, and it killed 2 women. They didn't die from burns. They actually suffocated from the smoke inhalation. They were found wrapped in towels in these bathtubs. Where did she go? She must have been a ghost. They say it's haunted here. I need a beer can camera for my camera collection.
of our famous museum.
Fantasy coffins. You can be buried in a cobra, but I think Joy would choose be buried in an elephant.
This is so cute.
I always wanted to get one of a Kit Kat so we could be buried next to each other. No, Joy wants the elephant.
It's an elephant.
Genuine fur-bearing trap. Got one of those at home. An egg found inside another egg. I don't even know how that happens. This is creepy. Created by a barber in St. Louis. It's made out of human hair. That's an impossible bottle if I ever seen one. Look, there's a chair in the bottle. And in that wine. Yep, those are little mice wines. I like this monkey skull fetish. Hippopotamus foot doorstep and fingernail daggers. Ooh, I love it. A two-faced mug. This message serves to prove how our minds can do amazing things, impressive things. In the beginning, it was hard, but now, on this line, your mind is reading.
It automatically without even thinking about it. Be proud. Only certain people can read this.
I can only read part of it.
I was spitting it out like no problem.
Oh, but could you get through the gate, Joy?
Oh my God.
You're so impressive. Can you get through the gate?
I think it's this one.
Man, she knows all the tricks. Bottle cap pup portrait. Here goes nothing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No hands. Well, that just worked out funny. Well, I have to say, this Ripley's had the best gift shop we've ever seen.
Yeah.
We went in there before to get a bottle of water, and I was blown away. And the problem is, we spent so much time at the museum, it actually closed before we got out of the museum. And by the time we got to that nice gift shop at the end, it was all closed. But that's how great this one was. We spent so much time walking through this Ripley's. I was blown away. I mean, like, I love them always, but seeing it in this side of thing, it's weird if the room's not really truthfully being built around the idea of the exhibit, instead fitting into some other building. So I thought that was really cool. So I think we're gonna call it.
Yep.
Ripley's Believe It or Not St. Augustine. Been there, done that. Remember, folks, safe travels
Goodies.
and live life. Hey, it looks like there's some guy's head popping up behind these leaves. Almost like it's a shower curtain or something. I wonder who's hiding behind here. Oh, David, I'm so sorry.